Hello, welcome you all in the continuation of SQL Server important question series. Today we are going to discuss about one of the most frequently asked question in a product-based company. This is a very important question as well as a tricky question. Might be you have seen this similar type of question in lead code problems or in another YouTube videos. So here what is the target is that we will try to understand this question with some another approach. We will learn some concept name as CT, what is CT, what is group by, how can we use a subquery, and how can we create a temporary table. So first of all, we will try to understand what question want from us. Here we have a table named as floor visit, which have column named as name, address, email, floor and resources. What we want in output is that like occurrence of name, like here A occurred 3 times, so count of visit is 3. What is the most visited floor? So here for the resource for the name A, the most visited floor is 1. Similarly, for B, the most visited floor is 2, and their distinct resources. Like for A, we have three resources: CPU, CPU, and desktop, but distinct resources is CPU and desktop. Similarly, for user B, the distinct resources are desktop and monitor. So just let's start and solve this problem. Here we will solve this problem by two step because it is a two-dimension problem. First of all, we will try to find out most visited floor. How can we find out the most visited floor? Okay, we will take select name, floor, count of these. We will just give name as count of visit from table name is floor visit, group by name and floor. So we will have an output as the name, their floor, and how many times they have visited the floor. Like A has visited floor 1 2 times, B has visited floor 1 times. Similarly, A has visited floor 2 1 times, and B has visited floor 2 times. What we want? We want the most visited floor. So for A it will be 1, and for B it will be 2. How can we do this? So for doing this, we will just we want to use this query once again. So we will create a CTE with CTES. This is common table expectation. If you want to learn more about CTE, then please just drop a comment. I'll prepare a separate video for you. How can we use CTE and how what is CTE? Okay, select start from CTE. Yep, we are getting the same output. What we want, the most occurred, most visited floor. How can we do this? We will use a concept known as subquery. Count of visit, select maximum of count of visit from city. What do you think? This will work or not? Oh, this is working. That's great. Means we have find out that user A visited floor 1 2 times and user B visited floor 2 times. Now we will insert this data in a table so that we can use it further moving in further moving step into tab step 1. Now we're inserting this data into temporary table. Okay, so we're getting an error. No worries. We'll take create one more temporary table. I think so you're familiar with the concept of temporary table. If you're not, then please just drop a comment. I'll create a separate video for you also for understanding of what is temporary table and all of the stuff. Now we have data in temp step 1, which having data of most visited floor. Now just coming to the question, because we have solved step 1 part, means part 1 of this question. Now coming to the part 2, we want count of like A occurred 3 times, so we want count of occurrence. So count of, just give name. Okay, count of uh, count of name, and we want resources as we want distinct resources. Okay, this will work or not? Any guesses? No, we are getting an error. This is an aggregate function error. Means we are using count function, then we have to use group by also for remaining columns. Just copying resources, because might be I'll uh, write some different name. There's an error with name. What is the error? Incorrect syntax near name. Select name count from floor visit. Group by. I miss group by. See, this is syntactical error. You can just go to so many resources, any website, and just learn syntax. But here we are learning concept. So the question is good because by default we are getting distinct resource. So we don't have to solve this. Okay. Now what we can use? We can just use CT once more with CT as select star from CT. Here we are reusing the above query once again. And what we want? We want count. Like A has come 3 times, B has come 3 times. How can we do? Just think about that. We want name. We will do sum count of name, and the column name should be same. And we want the resources should be like CPU then monitor. We will use a function name as string aggregation function. And what is the name of the column? It's resources. And we want this aggregation, correct? And we will give the name of the column same as resources. That's great. This will work or not? Just think about that. Oh, we're getting once again error. How can you solve that? I think so you have seen this error in above steps also. Here we are using aggregation like sum and string aggregation, but the name is alone. So we have to do group by from name. Yeah, this worked. So we have name, the count of name, and the resources. What is missing? That we have solved in above step. Just taking this one, and we will create one more CT, so the query will look more cleaner. So if we have to CT once more, we don't have to use with clause. Now we will do CT hyphen 2 as start the bracket, close the bracket, select start from CT2. Just we will rerun the query. Hopes we will not get any error. Yep, that's great. We are not getting any error. We will do inner join because we want similar names. Inner join this, just giving a alias as T1 and just giving this alias as T2 on T1 dot name equals to T2 dot name. We want everything from table T1, T1 star, and from T2 we want floor, as we want most visited floor, FSOR. Correct. Yep. I think so. We want this is output. We're correct. Just check that. A, the count of visits or count of name is 3. The resources they have used and most visited floor. I think so. You have understand this question. If you're not, then just try to see this video once again. If you have some doubts, then just drop a comment. I'll try to solve this question for you in another approaches also if you want. But for this, you have to like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.